me on my own page, and it's not. Wonder if
she was like, because like release bits and chats with you. She only just
start them.
YouTube does not receive. Like I don't want, because I think she's there still. Okay.
There it is.
Because their schedules are so.
Oh,
no. There it goes.
Little lag.
Yeah, I just hope.
I can shut my computer down.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how. Mom, I maybe a prophesied over me. Or should I just record on?
Wait, it doesn't.
I'll do a little bit, get in and get started, but
and then just put it on mute.
You don't need to watch either way because you have no lag. Can you tell back there?
Those who watch later, really appreciate it. Yeah, not a huge turnout. I know there's a lot of people got stuff going on, but hopefully this is some people's vision for the nonprofit organization that I believe God has given me the idea for. So again, thanks for coming, and we're just going to get started. So when semester came around, Christmas time, and I decided that I wanted to make a move more towards full sounds. It's only 3 courses, but want to work my way in. It started, like in last fall, but then really December and January when I need to take. Now that I'm done with these couple courses, I might go back at some point, but after I take these courses in organizations and applied to a church and got turned down right away, and just still really are kicking off. You see different tours and different concerts and festivals and bands and tours and outreach events going on and these large metropolitan. At the same time, Williston seems like it's kind of a mess. We're having people over that I wanted to do this Bible study or talk with whoever whenever the opportunity to reach more people and bring the message of the gospel to all different kinds of people. So, and I just thought, well, what if I just kind of tried to mesh all these things together, what the ministry would look like, and so wanting to see God move in Williston and beyond. So originally what I wanted to do is large events and outreach events and concerts and different kinds of people, trying to bring in bands that are going to appeal to different kinds of people to come and talk and share his faith, but also, but the idea has progressed, and I are involved in church heavily that want to get good teaching and learn from these people. So I would like to also different people that are involved in churches, staff, and we do a luncheon and a Q&A time with whoever. Even more so, I know you can't just step into doing large events. I know you have to work to be more than just an outreach event, but I want it to be an organization that serves, because I believe that. I also think that the cool part about this organization is it's not stuck to one church. I'd love to do I love my city projects and things like that. So and all the churches do the school supplies, and we're able to give out hundreds of backpacks to. I think that if we serve the city, God will change the city. So I'm just hoping that as I continue on and as whoever joins me we our city of service. So I just want to talk about some of the values, build a firm foundation of values and just like within the community and North Dakota. So I wrote down a few, and it's Jesus. He's the Son of God, born of a stance on this, take a stance on that. But if you believe that, we're going to work with you. We're going to the main thing. And if you have the main thing, let's see what we can do to get a one church kind of type thing. We want to help the whole church. We want to work with the whole church. The third thing is excellence. I was just in the Twin Cities, and down the pastor said is the last thing the world needs is another mediocre organization. The last thing that Williston or North Dakota or beyond and it's worth doing well. So I want to strive for excellence and not be mediocre, and the things that I want this organization to strive for. Number 4, one of the things is often rap music. Rap music was always so edgy, but yet anything short of sin, like I said, to reach people with the gospel. We're strategic doers. So I've worked with a lot of different people, just over a larger mess, and than what you'd hope something possible but never actually do anything. So I just want to make sure that, like I said, it goes back to excellence. We don't want to do anything if it's not produced, and so we're going to honor those that are generosity. So I believe that's already been given to us, and so we never have to worry about missing out. And the last thing, and it's in the past, we're stuck on things that we've accomplished, project or a successful event. We're going to be happy about those things, but we're not going to linger. Just kind of to get you caught up on the nonprofit stuff and some of the legal bylaws and things like that. And then once that's done, I can meet again. 501c3 number isn't valid until I get approved. So the way in those 3 years. So, you know, if we were to start taking donations number right now, I can go to a bank and set up accounts and different things, get approved. But that's kind of where things are around. That's an accountant, and we can just fill out the paperwork, basic information. So that's kind of where the legal. Looking around and you know, searching synonyms. One of the things I came across, one of the different saying on Exhilarate. I also like it because of the X. That's how I settled on the name Exhilarate Ministries, and I want to lay for this ministry. But so I just like to take a few seconds, and I just kind of leaders and speakers talk or write about. So I just want to. And he was talking about Rocky and how he went to play. And so I think that's what God does. We all have gaps in our lives, thinking like, oh, geez, Ty, you really. I think that He's going to fill in the gaps where I fall short, whatever I'm lacking in, and the way and you don't know how you came through this situation. You don't know how you made it through without filling all of our gaps with grace. And one other thing is, yeah, it's not going to happen, or it's not. I want to speak to the organization and over whoever comes, exemplified, you know, what can happen when you don't do that. And when they came back, they gave a 10 of the 12 gave. They said, we seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. The truths that God has given, that we are more than conquerors in Christ, that grasshoppers in their eyes are in our own eyes, and we seem like grasshoppers to them. That the language we speak is life, and all ahead of me, you know, whether they're giants or whatever they may be, that I'm not going to waver significant. So I just cut that in half. Like I said, 5 years. It's what Pastors Levi and Jenny Lusko did when they started Fresh Life Church, and they definitely. And then one other thing is that it'll be hard. I sometimes think, yeah, it'll be kind of hard, but we don't really expect it to be that hard. You will suffer significantly. So, like, I know it's going to be hard. I'm expecting it to be hard. So, I expect it to be hard. I expect it to be criticized. A real God dream is always oppression and things like that are going to happen. And if you think about an airplane, God dream is going to be criticized, and that the challenges are often not in front of us, but just nothing significant has been done with all the resources. So when we see, you know, and so when problems occur, and we got lots of problems here in Williston, and so like I said, if I don't step out and do this, if I don't make this choice to step in, then to fall back into this, and right now my life is, I can't really look back and say, I can say, I go, wow, that's crazy that he's doing that. I remember him here. There's no risk. The only risk is mediocrity. So, and what could all happen? But I also see, you know, us moving the ministry growth to where we're having interns and we're raising up leaders beyond, like I said, Williston and maybe beyond the United States. Basically in Williston, that they're having to turn people away. So maybe we branch whatever he's going to do. And so I just want to keep going with it. And tonight, I just kind of wanted to lay out the vision, but I just want you to know that's come against him. And this is what I just want to read. And he said, listen, King Jehoshaphat and all who live in Judah, pick up the pass of Ziz, and you will find them at the end of the gorge in the desert. Go out and face them tomorrow, and the Lord will be with you. Jehoshaphat and Korathite stood up and praised the Lord, the God of Israel, Jerusalem. Have faith in the Lord your God, and you will be upheld. Have faith in the head of the army, saying, give thanks to the Lord for his love invading Judah. And they were defeated. The men of Ammon and Moab rose up against the men from Mount Seir to destroy it and looked toward the vast army. They saw only dead bodies lying on the ground. No one had escaped. So Jehoshaphat and his men had so much plunder that it took 3 days to collect. Now, so we're going to sing one song, and it's a little different than. I love what Louis Giglio says. He said that worship is the tip of the sword that pierces the dark, and you make the darkness tremble. And I think we can all agree that here in Williston there's some darkness that's already given us. And then we're going to take back so much plunder that we're going to sing this song, Tremble, and then we're going to close. So just give us a second. Had to cut Pastor Levi. Again, thank you all so much for coming tonight. Thank you for taking the time to do that tonight. It's really a couple of days to just process this, to think about where use some help there, or whoever joins, if we could use some help there. Where you might want to fit in, and then after that, through that email. Then the other thing is and try and get people during the new year and looking for something new and on the web page that needs to be done before all that. So looking toward, I think I'm going to do just a weekly update of, hey, here's what we're. I said, thank you all for coming. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Everyone have a great weekend, and yeah, we'll see you all soon.